Hi everyone, in this tutorial we are going to see about form tags in HTML5. Let's watch this amazing video. In before tutorial we seen about comments, how to keep comments in HTML. I think it's like a very clear explanation. Now in this tutorial we are going to work with form. So that means actually in my website you can see I created a form. So you can observe. So how to create a form in HTML. So we'll see in this tutorial. Just I'll create a new file which is form.html. I'll say the tags are available in forms. So yes, we are having, just I'll copy the syntax, general syntax of, I'll closing this commands.html and yeah. So this is the general syntax of HTML, right? So if you now I want to create a form by using HTML. How we can create? So we are having a tag which is called form. So if you want to create a form, we are having a tag which is called form. So here, so where if you need to display any fields of that, so you need to write inside the form tag. So suppose you need like fields of first name, so you need like what you want to display. So that can be given by form. So for that we are having a thing which is called a label. So you can give the label of that what you need to print. So otherwise you can give the directly text also. So here I'm giving last name and first name. In form we are having two tags which is very important, which is label tag as well as input tag. Label tags means the best example I'll show. So here you can see that first name. Here in inside of that we are seeing the first name, but generally if you want to give outside, so we'll give a like in label tag. So suppose if you want which the first name, so just give like this first name. So you'll get like a label of that, and inside that you need to give what you need, what you want. So yeah, we are having a tag which is called input. So input stands for it's create like this. So that is called input, and input you need to tell which type you need to print it. So just like I want like type of the text. So is the type is password, is the type is what you can say, that is the type is text, you need to specify to that. And after giving the type, and just close this one, and just control S and reload this one and open this, what you the forms, and you can see that I created the form. So this is the first name can be called as an, just I'm increasing the size. The first name can be called as an label, and here you can see that if I click this one, automatically it was increasing. So and you can create another one also, which is the label, that is last name. So if you want to create more things, so just create, and last name is also called as an, what you can say, that the text only, right? Just reload it and you can see, but we are getting like side by side, right? You need next line. So just give br, that means break tag. So just give break and just control s and reload it, and you can see in last line. So guys, if you want br can also give like this also, just control s and just reload. Yes, of course you can give like this also. So you want to give the br tag, what you want you can give. If it was open or closed doesn't matter. So this is the way to give to create a form by using, we are having two tags which is called label, which is called input. And one more thing you can observe, so here in my tag, in my form having like first name, we can see that if you want like that, so you can give that also, that is called value. So you can give value generally if you want to give the value like her first name, you can give like that also. So instead of giving label, you can give the like that, just control s and save and just reload it, you can see that. So like what you can say, this is called value. So that means what you are going to give the value, so you can give that by using your. And I'll show the paste source code of my contact form, so then you can understand how it was working. So guys, you can see that. So this is my contact form which was I created. Here I given the placeholder. So placeholder means generally we can't edit. So I given the value which is like first name, right? So I can edit, I can move, or I can do that. So just reload it and you can see that I can edit or I can do that. So value means generally what the value, it's like a testing purpose you can use. So better to give the placeholder. Placeholder means me we can't edit. It's like it shows, okay, this is first name, this is last name. Just control S and just reload. You can observe that you can write what you want. So this is called first name and this is called placeholder, what we can call. So which was there in my code. And yeah, everything was divided in division. And also I given the text, and the type is equal to text. And I given the class. Why I given the class means I don't want like this box type, I want only single line. So I given like styling. This is all, everything can be called as a styling. So don't worry, you can understand in future. So guys, this is about to create a names, generally text formats. So if you want to give in password, so what the password, so the label it should be name, and want to create a password, so it the type also should be like password. So just observe the type and just control S and just reload. Sorry, this one, not this one, reload. And you can give the break, then it should be next line. Just control S and reload. You can see that, yeah, where you need to give the break, so in before the text, and just control S, and now it is perfect. Yeah, so if you type, you can see that we are nothing to see because I given the type which is like password. So that is the difference. So if you are giving the email, so enter your email, just give the email. So here give the break also, again it should be next. So just give email. Here enter your email. Yeah, the type also should be email. So what is the difference, you can understand. Just reload. Yeah, you can see that at the rate you want to give, so it's take like that. So that you need to know that. So the form includes label as well as input, as well as the button, as well as placeholder. If you want to give the any placeholder, so you can give the placeholder. So these are all very important. So and you can give, so generally in forms we'll create male gender which is like female and male. So is it possible to give the check boxes? Yes, we can give the check boxes also. So just give input type is equal to checkbox. So if you give the checkbox, then it should be like a, what you can say, that it should be like radio button or whatever it may be, you'll get. So how we can create, just observe carefully. So I'm creating the checkbox. So just give input and type equal to checkbox. Checkbox. So in before that, yeah, just close this one, and we need to give the label, right? Just give a label which is like female, male, like that. You can give the checkbox and just copy this one and just give break. Yeah, and this is like female. Yeah, just control S and reload, and you can see that, yeah, you need to give here also break button. That's it. If you want in next line, just give break, guys. That's it. I can say that. Yeah, you can see that. You can check box. And if you want, what you can say, that radio button. So if you want like radio buttons, we are having like a type of radio. So just I'll copy this one, transgender. I'll give transgender if you're transgender. So just it's like a, don't take another way. So I'm explaining just like transgender. Yeah, so here if you want like radio button, you need to give like just radio and just control S and reload. Yeah, do you observe that radio button of this? So just give break button if you want in next line. Just control S, reload and see it's like a transient or what you want you can. So this is all about buttons to create the check boxes, radio buttons. So this is all about your, and we are having a thing which is called submit. So if you want like button to be submitted, so we are having a type which is called submit. So generally just give the text and just give the type is equal to submit. It automatically creates a submit button. So how to do that? So just I'll create submit, that means button. So how to do that? Just input, just give type is equal to submit. Yeah, and value also you can give the submit because you want to print the value, right? So just give value equal to submit. Yeah, and just close this one. Yeah. And guys, I'm writing everything inside the form. So in form include these all tags. That's it. And just reload it and you can see the button which is like I want to increase the size. Yeah. So the submit, yeah. So the submit button. So if you want in next line, just give break tag. That's it. Just control S and reload. Just see it's in break tag. Yeah, if you want to really the form has to be work, so you need to write something code. That's all. This is the basic HTML which was I'm explaining. I think it's like a very clear explanation about forms, how to create a form. So guys, but here you may think my form was very clear and neat thing. So you can see this is the button which was created inside, like what I can say, given like CSS, more CSS. You can observe the button which is like send message the value same, but I given div tags which is row. I want like CSS. It is like I'll explain while working with CSS. No need to worry. But this is the basic things you need to, if you are really beginner into design a website, so you need to know this is all basic things. And it's like a small recap. So to create a forms, we need form tag, and in form tag you need to like a labels. That means if you want these labels, just you need to give in a label. Otherwise if you don't want, I didn't given any label here, just I created that row and I given it's like a placeholder. So if you want to give name directly, you can give the value. So yeah, the difference between value and placeholder was very important. So placeholder, it shows what you want to give, and value it's directly printed. And if you want to create any like radio buttons, you can create by using radio. If you want to create check buttons, you can create check buttons. If you want to create any password, you can create password. You need to give the type password. And if you want to create a submit, the type should be submit. Automatically it takes like a button format. If your submit button should be in stylish, you need to give the CSS like this. So you just observe guys, if I keep the mouse, it was automatically the color changes to blue color, black color. So this is all about stylishing. So if you want to do that, you can do by using that. So this is all about form tags. I think it's like a very clear explanation. So yeah, I explained the advanced things in forms also. So yeah, anyway, if any related to these PDFs, I'll keep the links in description. Just go and learn more about forms tags. Anyway, I'll come with another tutorial which is called list tags. How to create a list and everything. What is list? Can we create a list in website? Everything we'll discuss in upcoming tutorial. Wait for next tutorial. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll come with the new videos and new tutorials for you. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, just hit that subscribe button and give a like and share, and also just comment in comment section. Definitely I'll give reply to your comments. Thank you for watching this.